Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Frieren episode 3, season 1.
So the last two episodes were quite beautiful, to say the least, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this show.
Yeah, we were smiling and crying at the same time.
Yeah, definitely quite different from what we're used to on this channel. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest, the last time I felt like this was with Invincible on this channel, and even then, Invincible is not even remotely similar to Frieren.
Oh yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
But it's just the storytelling aspect is what I'm enjoying with Frieren.
Yeah, and kind of makes you feel relaxed while you're watching it. And the warm feeling that it leaves you up with it after.
Yeah. You basically just watch this character lament the mistake she did a few years ago, I guess, and honor the beautiful relationships she had with her dear friends, and it's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful to go on this little journey with her, and this is why it's fair and beyond journey's end, because it's what happens after the journey has ended. With her, and we see her perspective. And now she's gonna go on and grow with Fern, I guess, and they're gonna stick together. And, now their relationship is gonna develop into something, and we'll have to wait and see if Frieren has learned her lesson.
Yeah.
And, shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it. Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram and join our Discord.
Yes.
By the way, Frieren means freezing, like from German.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
Because a friend of mine told me.
Oh, nice.
27 years after the death came out. Aww.
Kitty! Seagulls.
手分けって必需品ほぼ私ですよね。食料、水、日用品。他にフリーレン様は何を買うんですか？薬草とかだよ。
That face?
私に何か隠している時の顔だ。フリーレン様との付き合いは長い。こういう時はろくなことがない。決まって余計なものを買ってくるんだ。
Yeah.
The hell is that?
魔法師の本、座学も大事だからね。まあ、あれは余計なものというわけではない。
You think she's gonna read it?
Probably.
ロギンだって。
Following her around now?
I would do that too. What's she doing?
あの人、おしゃれとかに興味あったんだ。
Is she?
すごい悩んでる。何その顔。
She doesn't know what to
waiting.
get.
フリーレン様のあんな悩んでる
Doesn't know what to get.
ないんだけど。
Yeah.
Leaves again.
Yeah.
The same kitty? She chose something.
ずいぶん時間かかったな。
I think she's
Is it-
getting that for
Yeah,
free.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think it is.
ここら辺に美味しいスイーツの店ってある？さすがにそれはずるすぎるでしょ。私だって何ヶ月も甘いもの食べてないのに。
The desserts are also for her.
Oh yeah. Has Fern put that together though? Did she overhear their conversation?
I don't think so.
Oh shit. I don't. Yeah, I don't like this place.
ここら辺に美味しい
Oh, she can handle that.
いやいや、
No, I think it's a setup.
ごくり。
この町にはうまいスイーツが山のようにあるぜ。
荒くれのくせに詳しいんだ。
スイーツは俺たち冒険者の活力だからな。
冒険者だったんだ。荒くれってレベルの見た目じゃないでしょ。
Now they're adventurers? You think they know her?
I don't think so.
She'll be quite popular.
の店に行くのかな。あれ？これって宿の
I feel like she knows Fern is following her around.
ってない。
She hasn't done her shopping yet. Oh, it's a lovely place.
いい眺めだね。
Reminds me of Dubrovnik, by the way.
Malta zo.
きなの選んでいいよ。お金は大丈夫なのですか？へそくりがあるからね。へ
Oh,
そくりなんてあったんだ。
she did that in the previous episode.
フリーレン様はどれにしますか？そうだね。今日の気分はメルクーアプリンですよね。
Oh.
今日の気分は
Oh.
何年一緒に旅をしていると思っているんだ。なんとなくわかるさ。
Oh, this guy.
私はみんなのこと何もわからない。
なら知ってもらえるように頑張るとするかな。
Mm.
ちなみに僕の好物はルフオムレツ。
俺は
Omelets.
ブドウだ。酸っぱいほどいい。
Grapes?
Sour grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that. That
The spell in
yeah,
the previous
but the-
episode, that's why she learned it.
フェルン、ごめん。
No
なぜ
way, I
わかるので
mean.
すか？
Oh,
私
that
はフェルン
that's so
のこと
lovely. It's another insight into her character.
どんなものが好きなのかわからなくて。
Oh, look, she's got
Oh.
the necklace now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a
It's not
necklace.
necklace, it's hair, like, what is it
ribbon?
called? Not a ribbon, because it's metal.
とても嬉しいです。
It was in the shape of a butterfly, by the
本当
way.
にフリーレン様はどうしようもないほどに鈍い方。
Hopelessly dense?
フリーレン様は本当に人の感情が分かっていませんね。
Mm.
Oh, she put it on. It's gonna look beautiful on her.
ところでフリーレン様、この旅って何か目的はあるんですか？特にないよ。魔法収集の趣味の旅だからね。でも
She says that in every episode.
ヒンメルたちとの冒険の痕跡をたどっていきたいかな。
Yeah, but
Mm.
that's her actual goal.
Yeah.
わからない。だから知ろうと思っている。
Why show the bat there?
しかしついに背も抜かされちゃったか。もう16ですからね。食べているものはほとんど同じはずなんだけどな。不思議だ。
Oh. And the rocks? Oh, finally some magic.
That illustration.
Yeah.
防御魔法もだいぶ慣れてきたね。
Oh!
She got around her?
どう対処する？こうします。そう。耐えられる？
Damn! The forest!
Be wary of the nature.
今日はここまでだね。
Okay. What are they even training for?
防御魔法一つでほとんどの攻撃魔法が防げますからね。強力すぎて不思議です。フェルン、渡した魔法師の本読んでんの？やっぱり寝る前に読み聞かせてあげないとダメか。
Nah, he's not a kid like that.
ここが目的の村ですね。また変な魔法の収集ですか？いや、
Mm.
今回は違う。
あとは天候次第ですかね。
そうだな。
Is that Himmel's village?
エルフだ。白髪。
Mm.
もしやフリーレン様ですかな。
They know her.
なんで知ってるの？
クバールの封印場所ですよね。
Mm.
ご案内します。
A demon king?
腐敗の堅牢クバール。
Oh, there's
80
siege.
年前にこの地で悪逆の限りを尽くした魔族です。それを勇者ヒンメル様ご一行が封印。
Alright, so that must have been him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
その封印が近いうちに解けるから討伐しに来たんだけど、このことは誰にも知らせていない。
Hmm.
30
It
年ほ
was
ど前
him.
まで ヒンメル様が毎年のように村に訪れておりました。
Every year.
の様子を確認するためだそうで。
相変わらずのお人よ。
フリーレン様のこともお話ししておりました。様子も見に来ない白状者だ。
Oh.
でも村を見捨てるほど薄情ではない。
Aww.
封印が解ける頃にはやってくる。
そうおっしゃっておりました。
He put his trust in her.
Yeah, he believed in her.
これが
Oh, you should not. Frieren is kind of worried a bit.
明日にでも封印を解いてクバールを片付けよう。
Yeah, I think she's worried a bit.
単純にクバールが強かったからだよ。
Oh, they couldn't defeat him?
勝てなかった。
Yeah, so he had to be sealed.
クバールは魔王軍の中でも屈指の魔法使いだ。
Oh,
ゾ
so
ルト
that
ラーク。
That's
he
not
isn't
good.
the
や
Demon
つの
King.
開発した
Yeah.
史上初の貫
But
通
how they beat the Demon King and not
人
him?
類の冒
Right? That doesn't make any sense.
この地方では冒険者の4割、魔法使いに至っては7割がゾルトラークによって殺されたと言われてい
Oh
る。
shit. He's killed half of them.
そう、強すぎた。強すぎたんだよ。
It was.
だからこそ、その強さがあだになった。
He was
How?
too confident.
本当に魔法師読んでいないんだね。聞かせようか。今から
She's not gonna tell us.
いや、いいよ。しっかり睡眠をとる方が大事だ。
Come on, friend. I hate when shows do this, man.
封印を解
Oh,
く。
does he goes again?
油断しないようにね。
It's like they're following her around.
Yeah, just like leaves. Alright. Well, that was simple.
久しいのフリーレン。何年経った
He looks like
80 years?
he looks like Bulgarian cookery. And the
I'm
people
gonna put
dress
up.
up,
I'm gonna
you know.
put up a picture
Yeah,
so they can see.
do that.
では、敵討ちといこうかの。
フェルン、前方に防御魔法。
ゾルトラーク
Oh, there's a spell.
They're fine.
They didn't do anything.
呪い、
Nope.
ゾルトラークを防ぐとは。
Oh.
フリーレン様、これはどういうことですか？今のは一般攻撃魔法です。
Oh. Was it?
奴が開発したいわゆる人を殺す魔法だよ。
What is going on?
お前が封印されてから大陸中の魔法使いがゾルトラークをこぞって研究解析した。わずか数年でゾルトラークは人類の魔法体系に組み込まれ、
Oh.
Should they stole that from him
による強力な防御魔法を
and learn to defend themselves against it?
装備によ
So
る
Frieren
魔
is
法
not
耐性も
impressed at all here.
ゾルトラークは人を殺す魔法ではなくなった。
Okay.
今では一般
Poor
攻撃魔法
demon.
と呼ばれているよ。クバール、おとなしくしていれば楽に殺してやる。
なるほど。
Of course he's gonna resist.
攻撃魔法に同調し、威力を分散させる仕組みか。
This guy's super chill, man.
雑な術式じゃの。魔力の消費もさぞ辛かろう。
防御魔法の弱点
Oh shit.
対処できるよね。はい。練習でもういましたから。じゃあ私の分も防御お願い。
Girls, I want you to do something for me.
Don't die, right?
Yeah. But he figured it out. He broke the shield. Oh shit. Fine, hold on. What? What? That was it. She broke a hole. She made a hole through the ground, just like in the flashbacks when they were developing the magic. So it was that easy.
She's finally reading.
I mean, of course, she is after that interaction with him. Now it all makes sense, huh?
もう平穏に暮らせます。
ねえ、その帽子。
これですか？この地方は
Let him wear that?
どっかで見覚えあるんだよね。私のスカートめくったクソガキだな。
No.
What? Oh my god.
He was jealous. He was jealous.
That's him? It makes... Oh, he must be 90 years old now, I guess.
まだ生きてたんだ。
Yeah.
おかげでもっと長生きできそうです。
And it would be so weird seeing somebody
待った甲斐がありました。
I guess she's used to that.
She is, yeah.
フリーレン様、感謝されていましたね。直接の感謝じゃないよ。この村の人たちはヒンメルを信じているんだ。
And he believed in you?
ヒンメル様はフリーレン様を信じていたのだと思いますよ。
Oh, that's nice.
どうしたのですか？
The shadow. The shadow was lifted and the sun shone on her. Oh, this show is too good, man. Alright, so another great episode. I really enjoyed that one. It was really lovely to see at the beginning of the episode Frieren going out of her way to buy Frieren a gift for her birthday. It was really lovely.
She's learning. She's learning how to act like a human, to feel like a human.
I don't think it's so much as learning to act like a human, because I think she's always known how to be one.
Yeah.
I think she's definitely learning how to
feel into...
To be in the present and enjoy her life in the moment. See, that was her mistake with Hemo and the group.
Yeah, and I feel like she realized that the moment that she saw that Frieren knows what dessert Frieren likes. And in that moment she was kind of like, well, I know the desserts my group before liked. Now I know. But back then I didn't know. Yeah. And now I don't know what Frieren likes. Yeah. And that's my mistake.
She's kind of repeating the same mistake that she did with the group.
I'm not exactly sure if she realized that. I feel like that was the message.
No, but the thing is, she's always noticed the things the group liked. That's kind of conflicting to me about her character. And not conflicting, but that's kind of the beauty of the writing for her character, I feel like, because you see, she knows everything about him.
Yeah. She remembers everything, but...
No, but even then, she made sure to remember all those things. She cherished them, but not in exactly the same way she would have liked. That's not the way she saw life back then. Whereas now, it's much different for her. Because I feel like the message of her character is just that, you know, in life, sometimes you have those memories maybe with your partner or something like that, where you do something stupid, like go on a picnic, which is not something great, it's not something special.
Which is something we're doing tomorrow.
It is, but yeah, and it's not like a big deal. You're not like, I don't know, going on an adventure or going on a trip. It's a very small, minuscule thing that you guys can do together. It doesn't cost a lot of money. And maybe in the present time, you may not realize how special the moment is. Yeah. But 10 years later, down the road,
you're remembering that moment.
Yeah. Like... And I mean, even now, like, we celebrate 3 years tomorrow. That's why we're going on a picnic. But 2 years ago, what we used to do is ride in my car and listen to music, and that's something we don't do anymore, and I cherish that a lot.
And we miss it.
Whereas back then it was something so boring to me, kind of
casual.
Like it was casual. Can we do something different, you know? So in that sense, I feel like that's pretty much what's happening to her, and for her those things, she remembered them. She loved her group, she loved Himo, she loved Aizen, Heater. She even went out of her way to learn how to make sour grapes for Aizen, which is amazing.
Yeah, she did that for me too.
She loves sour grapes as well, guys. Who the hell loves sour grapes? But yeah, what I was trying to say is she knows very well what they all liked and what they all loved, and she remembered that she really loved all of them. But it's just that when Himmel died, I don't think she fully understood that she should have made sure to cherish the memories of the adventure they had, and to enjoy the moment as it was. Because you see her in the flashbacks, it's kind of weird because in present time you see her very self-aware. Like she's doing stuff, she's doing bits, and she knows what she wants. Whereas in the flashback, she's got that confused face a lot of the times because she's not present.
Yeah, and I feel like she's also like seeing this in the aspect of I'm not giving my presence to the people that are giving me their presence.
You mean in present time?
Yeah. Well,
in the past time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why she went on a 50-year adventure, I guess, you know? See, that's something that's quite interesting to me with the show is obviously they went on that little adventure and she really loved that. And Himmel loved it, and Heater and Aizen and all of them loved it. Then Frieren went out on her own and she did her thing, obviously. Yeah. For 50 years she collected spells. And in that time frame she obviously was learning spells for her group, kind of. But then 50 years later, she comes back and Himmel dies and she never really visited him. And that hurt Himmel a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a mistake she did. It's a mistake she made. And I'm hoping that this relationship that she has now with Frieren doesn't end up in the same way. And she's obviously trying really hard. That's why she went out of her way to get her a birthday gift. She struggled with that, to be honest. I mean, she didn't know what to get her.
Yeah, because she didn't know her the way Frieren knows Frieren.
Yeah. The thing is, I think she knows her. Like, you know what I mean? I think she definitely knows her. I just think Frieren has an anxiety about those sort of stuff, those sort of things.
It's that.
I think it is that. I don't think it's so much that she doesn't know her, because she went 3 out of 3. The gift was amazing, the butterfly thing, and I think the butterfly is really symbolic because I'm not sure, but in the previous episode I think Frieren was playing with butterflies with Heater when they were talking about magic or something like that, you know, in the dark.
There was something. But...
And then obviously they go out of their way to have a sweet treat.
Yeah, and Frieren hasn't eaten
something in months. Yeah. And Frieren probably knows that.
And she knows that. Exactly.
And
but she don't know maybe the specifics, like, for example, what dessert she likes.
Yeah. Which is why she doesn't feel like she knows her, because she doesn't know 100% everything about her. Whereas with Himo and the group, it feels like she knows everything about them. Like she went out of her way to know everything about them.
Right now. Yeah.
Right now, reflecting on the past.
The memories.
But even then, I feel like she was remembering that stuff, but she didn't go out of her way to show them that.
Yeah.
Because now she's going out. That's the difference in the two situations, I feel like, because now she wants to know Frieren 100%, and on that little adventure she had with Himo and the others for 10 years, she learned everything about them, but she didn't go out of her way to show them that. And she's now doing that. Whereas with Frieren now, she still hasn't learned everything about her, but she's going out of her way to do. Yeah, because they have been together for, I don't know, not a lot of years.
Well, it was kind of a lot of years because Frieren grew up with her.
Yeah. Still not as much as her and that group, because they knew each other for 10 years and they were on an adventure together. But yeah, what I was trying to say is I really enjoyed that she got her a sweet treat, because I think it even goes back to the previous episode where Frieren is in the kitchen and she's cooking something for Heater, obviously because he's ill. But at that moment, Frieren has probably learned a lot of like recipes, and she's a good cook in general. She may have enjoyed doing that for heaters or something in her childhood. So Frieren has probably picked up on that, and she wanted to surprise her with a small little treat, I guess. So a lot of stuff like that, but there's also a lot of things that I'm obviously not connecting. Obviously, leaves are everywhere in this show. I'm not understanding the message yet. She talked about Frieren having grown as tall as she is, and she said they're on the same diet, so she doesn't really understand why that is.
Yeah.
And then they showed a small shot of 2 different pieces of rock formation.
Rocks, yeah.
Which was once again weird to me. There was a shot of the pathway being a little scuffed, like broken. When he was talking about Himmel and remembering him. I think it may have just been a reference because she was saying that she wants to go on that path she had with Himmel in the group, while there's still marks of them.
Maybe it's that.
And the path.
And you know
existing.
that someone lives as long as it lives in your memory.
Yeah.
I said that correctly.
Yeah, you did. I understood you.
Yeah. And the leaves, I think they're kind of a symbol that time doesn't stop because they're falling. Right now, I'm seeing it like this. But maybe even more to it.
Yeah. Anyways, so I mean, a lot of mysteries, but also at the end of the episode, we see Quan, who is apparently just a demon in the Demon King's army. Although he's not just a regular demon, he killed half of the adventurers in the region.
He's stronger than the Demon King. Why is he not the Demon King?
Yeah, to be honest. I mean, it kind of works like that always. You have that one soldier that's always... It's even in the Bible, the same thing, you know. Michael against Satan. But yeah, it was kind of funny seeing Quan because I expected him to be brutal and to be a really monstrous demon or whatever. He was kind of just chill, you know. He was just chill about it.
Let me think with those nails.
Yeah. He was like, let me avenge him. The Demon King is dead, I can avenge him now. I really enjoyed that fight because it's not a great fight in any way in terms of animation, but it introduces you to the world in a really nice way. Because you find out that 8 years ago, Quan was amazing. He was the absolute strongest magic demon, whatever. For Frieren now, he's just a regular nobody. Because the humans have developed the spell he used. They've enhanced it. And they've made it even better. And for Frieren now, this is regular magic, regular offensive spell.
But it took him just seconds to realize...
Right? Yeah, that guy,
the weak point
he
is.
knew what he was doing. Like it immediately clicked in his head what to do and how to counter it.
Yeah, but Frieren did great.
She held up really nicely. Also, Quan was somewhat caught off guard by Frieren being in the air, kind of.
Yeah.
So that is probably another signal that magicians develop. So Frieren probably developed that ability to fly, and she didn't have it back then, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
And also that hole that she punched through the rock was very much the same thing that we saw in the flashback when she was talking about them developing the spells. But in the flashback, they punched a hole through 6 different rocks for me. So, yeah.
Poor Quo.
Quan.
Quan.
Who is Quo?
Quan.
Yeah, Quan.
Sorry.
Yeah. And yeah, that was pretty much the episodes. I really loved it. I really am gonna have to bring a notebook and write down things for stuff that we might have to remember in future episodes, because I see the theme of this show, it does work like that, doesn't it? We're kind of lucky that we get to watch episode 1, 2, and 3 fairly close to each other, obviously, just in a couple of days.
Yeah.
But if we were ever to take a break, like a 1 week break, we would have to rewatch a lot of episodes prior to when we get back into it, because we will forget everything. We're gonna have to film our reactions quite often. We shouldn't slip away and watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya.